Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from across the world. My name is Omenuko Emeka Moses of the Omenuko Lifestyle channel.
Omenuko one.
I want to welcome you today to my channel. Today I want to talk about planting groundnuts. Yeah, planting groundnuts. Today is 16th, very early in the morning. You can see my eyes are still kind of like I just woke up from sleep. This is the time right now is about 5:30 in the morning, Nigerian time. I just woke up from sleep and I don't want to procrastinate this video because I planted groundnut. This video is about groundnut. I planted groundnuts sometime in July, April, May, June, July, August, September. I think sometime in June, July, I planted groundnut. I have harvested, and this video is about the whole process involved with the whole groundnut farming. I can't remember the exact month. I think it's about June or July. Groundnut has been harvested for the year already. You know, some people harvested in September, but I harvested this October. I think I harvested on the 2nd, and today is 16th, early in the morning. I don't want to procrastinate this video any further, so I just have tasked myself to do this right away. And that's because the first time I farmed groundnut was in 2021. Yes, 2021. I didn't post that video, but I still have snippets of the video. I might just attach it to this video. Yesterday I had a first fruits of my groundnut harvest. This thing plenty. And to son first fruits of
Groundnut for sale, please, in case.
no. Hey, morning, bro. I'm using
One
this
mood
for
2,000.
no, it's not for sale. You know. So let me start by talking generally what it entails. So the first thing you do, you buy the groundnut seed. Most people don't plant it with the back. When groundnut grows, it grows with some shell. It grows with some shell. I'll show it to you. You just see. I'm going to attach the video here. Yeah, these are a few of what the groundnut shell looks like. That's what the groundnut shell looks like. The groundnut is inside this shell. This is actually from my farm. So this is actually from my farm, samples from my farm, from the one I harvested. But when you are planting, you just plant the seed. The seed have been extracted from the shell already. You know, I went to the market, I bought the groundnut seeds. At first, I got one mudu. As at that time, one mudu was around 2,200. I think it's more than that right now.
I'm at the groundnut market now. I'm here to buy the groundnut. Groundnut is currently selling for 2,200. So I'm going to buy one mudu which I'm going to farm. I know it used to be way cheaper than this. I think around 500 or so back then. I don't know how much. It's been long. It's almost 2 years I bought this mudu of groundnut. But currently, it's selling for 2,200. A lot of people are here trying to buy it, and that's what we're trying to get now. Okay,
In the market, I don't know the market cost of one mudu. If you know the market cost of one mudu of groundnut, kindly drop it in the section wherever you are. Let's know what it is around your area. Let's know what it is around your area. But as at June, July 2024, the price in Abuja, Nigeria, was 2,200 per mudu. Let me know what it is right now. We're in October. Let's know what it is in your area right now, or whatever. If it's 2025, 2026, let me know the price of groundnut currently where you are. I mean, let's compare it and see how far the price have changed, whether it has gone up or it has gone down. So I got one mudu first. We planted, myself and my assistant Samara.
My assistant is dancing. You should have brought the speakers.
Right?
Yeah. So that we'll have a party while farming. Okay.
So we did the ridges first. I paid someone to do the ridges for me.
So ridges have been done. Hey, are they? Hey, ridges have been done, and trying to fix. We're putting what they call it, the groundnuts.
We planted the groundnuts. It finished. I went back to the market to get another one.
So I'm trying to buy one mudu. It's hard to say, oh. Yeah, Jara. Jara. I'm always asking for Jara.
Then we planted the beans, the groundnuts. Sorry, I keep calling beans because I did a lot of beans. We planted it. I sprayed the chemicals.
We don't allow the groundnuts to fall carelessly on the ground because that's going to encourage birds to come around and pick them. And that's one of the demerits of also planting shallow. I don't want a relationship. I'm just trying to fuck some. Okay. Video already, right?
Uh, okay, you started it already.
Okay. We'll put some two seeds. Sometimes three might fall inside, and sometimes we can put one. Whatever it is, that's how we plant it. Then, as much as we're planting, we make sure that the beans, I say beans, the groundnut does not fall scantily around the farm area because birds will pick up on it. Then they will know that they planted groundnut here. Then they'll start digging up the ground. So immediately I finish planting this groundnut, I will start. I'll come back and spray the environment with chemical pesticides and all those things I normally spray to avoid rodents, birds, and all that from coming to pick them up. So one of the demerits of planting shallow is that birds can easily come and pick them up. But sometimes there's really nothing much you can do about that situation. You just have to let me clean this camera lens. You just have to make do of what you can. Plant, spray the area, put scarecrows and all that to prevent birds from coming to pick them up. Uh, all right. So just see how I get to do it. 1 foot spacing is okay. I try not to put it so much deep into the ground such that once they start producing, the groundnut won't go too deep into the ground also. And that makes it easy to harvest because if not, it might be quite some task digging up the groundnut.
Yes, I try not to put it so much deep into the ground, although it really doesn't matter. The best time to harvest groundnut is when it is still raining, because I think why I wanted to plant it not so deep into the ground this time around is during my 2021 harvest season. I harvested during the dry season. The rain had actually stopped before I harvested, and the ground had become so hard. So normally we'll have to now dig deep into the ground in order to get much of our harvest. Unlike this one now, while we're harvesting, we just pull it up and it comes out because it's not so deep into the ground and the ground is still soft. When you're harvesting during the rainy season, when it's still raining, or when the rain is just about going but it's still raining, the ground is soft, so it's easy for you to do your harvest that time. unlike when you're harvesting during the dry season. It you cannot pull out the groundnut because the groundnut seeds is in the ground. You will leave out some in the ground, but when the ground is wet, you'll be able to pull out everything. So at this stage, we continue the farming, leaving about 1 foot spacing. Yeah. Well, ideally, I don't know where this culture came from, but it's generally practiced. A lot of people just plant two seeds per hole. Sometimes I think three, but it's more likely to be two seeds per hole. I think the rationale or the thought behind this is that in case one does not germinate, the other one germinates. So you can see that's what I'm basically doing, two seeds per hole.
So on this same ridge, in about 3 months' time, we'll be harvesting this groundnut, and at the same time, we'll be planting beans. You know, at the point of harvest of groundnut, that's when beans is being planted, and that's what I'm going to do here also.
Basically, I want to correct that. The beans is actually planted a few weeks before the groundnut is harvested, maybe 2 to 3 weeks or a month before the groundnut is harvested, because the groundnut can be planted alongside the beans. And that was what I did in this case. Before I harvested that groundnut, I had planted beans amongst it. So not necessarily you wait for the harvest of the groundnut before you plant the beans. You can plant the beans towards the end of the harvest of the groundnut. Yes. And that's the general practice, I believe. Let me know how it is in your area, if it's different. And it sprouted out. The groundnut sprouted out, I think, after like a few days, a couple of days.
This is just 1 week, and the granuts are out. 1 week. 1 week, and the granuts are out. 1 week, and the granuts are out.
So after about a month, the groundnut starts flowering. And when it starts flowering, that means they started producing seed in the ground. They started producing fruits or groundnut seeds in the ground. And what follows suit is that you're almost approaching harvest. It takes about 3 months and maybe a week, 2 weeks to harvest the groundnut. So in this case, same thing applies.
Untouchable. You can't touch it. Eh? This first one, good like this. Actually, she the temple. This one is not one side say they untouchable. No.
We sprayed chemicals. I weeded the farm after some time. I think I did another weeding. Then I planted beans amongst the groundnuts at some point in time.
Came to survey my groundnut farm. So much grasses, although I've weeded it once, so much grass have grown around them. Groundnut is almost ready, but it's not fully ready. Let me uproot one. Let me see what it looks like. I hope it comes out. Sanu, Sanu. The nut is not fully done. Not fully ready yet. So we have to wait. Groundnut will be harvested in September ending. September or October. So we're still going to come and weed here because I want to plant beans right away here. I planted groundnut, but I want to plant beans. I've done first weeding on this groundnut. So I'm going to plant beans right away here. We're going to weed. I'm going to spray chemical, 1 day chemical.
Well, I have a video already, comprehensive video that I did on my channel where I listed chemicals I use on my farm, both for the herbicides, that's to kill herbs, and to drive away insects. You can go check out the video. It's already listed there. I mean, the chemicals are already listed there. You can go check them out and get same for yourself if you so wish.
Then plant, or we're going to plant the beans. Then we're going to spray 1 day chemical. So this is my groundnut farm. I planted 2 mudu of groundnut here. It's not ready. The groundnut is not ready. Today is 21st of August 2024. I've weeded this farm once, but you can see that there is still a lot of grass here. Grass has grown and covered everywhere. So I want to plant beans here. Firstly, I'll plant the beans, then I'll weed it. Then we'll see how that goes. It's time to plant beans right away. So I'm going around my farms and inspecting the status. I've gone to the first section where I planted yams and sweet potatoes. So I'm headed to the second section now. This section I only planted groundnut. So I'm going to the second section where I have yams and sweet potatoes also. Let's see how that goes.
I harvested the groundnut, and that's basically it. So I won't say more, just here is the video, here is the documentary on how the whole process went by for the year 2024. Today is 16th of October 2024. The process spanned about 3 months from the planting to the harvest. So watch with me.
So we're harvesting the groundnut right now. They don't use this. If they are pulling it just like this, you can't pull it properly now. You can't pull it properly. Some go still there for ground. What thing they want to? As in they want to leave am for here, for inside this bush here like this.
They go pack am again.
Go pack am for front now.
Why?
No, make them pack am for front here so that I go see wetin dem comot. No, what is this?
Wait now, Oga. I don't understand.
Good morning, madam.
You want me them pack am?
As in they comot am like this, make them put am for road for me there. For make I dey see.
Who go? How they go take?
Where my beans safe? You see beans?
Some germinate, some not germinate. How they go take the plug am?
No, not plug. Just gather it. Now so they harvest am for me now. Just gather this thing like this where they don't come out. They'll just drop am for me for that place.
I think say they go just.
Okay, you want me to come out now?
Eh?
Now they don't come out so.
No, no be him.
What? So why they can't come out those ones now?
Now me plug this one. Now your house will they go.
Okay.
Sometimes these workers can be quite argumentative. You know, you tell them what you want them to do, they just want to do what they want to do. I mean, it's crazy, but you just have to be following them up with wisdom and all that. So in this case, one of them wanted to take some of the groundnut away before I got there, and I found out, but you know, it's one of those things that happen.
No be this guy. No be this guy. Why he can't come out some? Why he come out some like that?
Which one?
This one where he come out for rubber.
Now I say now your house will they go
Uh,
now.
what?
It's even better when they peel it, then you snap it now. If you look at chat, if you sign version.
The way we una dey comot am, wey una no dig am, plenty groundnut go still dey for ground.
Sand is very soft. The ground is very soft. You know this is one reason we use to.
So we are harvesting the groundnut today. This is 25th of September 2024. We're harvesting the groundnut. We have some piles at the back there, and that guy there is still pulling out some of the groundnut. So we planted 2 mudu. Let's see how many mudu we're going to get as harvest. Keep watching. This is some of the groundnuts that's been peeled off. I think I'm going to make groundnut soup with this. Let's do groundnut soup. So we're about to prepare this groundnut for boiling. This part of the groundnut, we want to boil it and eat.
If you have not liked if you're visiting my channel for the first time, kindly subscribe, like this video, share with friends and family. You can do this for yourself. If you have a parcel of land you have not developed yet, maybe you want to develop, or you have a large expanse of land you don't know what to do with it, you can start farming on it. If you don't have the energy, you can pay someone that has the energy to do that. Thank you very much.